with the pound down, jobs leaving the city, Scotland not wanting it, Northern Ireland not wanting it, most of London not wanting it, and the government looking like it could topple, as Ian hinted on earlier on, plus the troubles that could return in Northern Ireland, what have the government got to lose with having another referendum?
Well, I've always been very not supporting a second referendum on the basis the first has been so divisive and is still
and
causing.
A second would be even more.
Well, I
it?
think it would, and I do
a lot more now, though.
I agree with that, it's difficult, isn't it? In my conversations with constituents who voted to leave, and maybe it's just bravado, but they tell me that actually, even with knowing what they know now, the difficulty and everything else, they would still very much vote to leave, because for many people who voted to leave, it was all about sovereignty, taking back control. There wasn't doubt an issue about the European Court of Justice. But I think, John, what you've said is it is important, because I think people are beginning to understand on all sides of the debate just how complicated leaving is going to be, disentangling ourselves from 40 years. But as I say, I go back to the first vote has been so divisive, and I think politicians and public in this country, and I think I've made a remark saying that Brexit's been banned at the Christmas table. It was in last year, and it will be, I suspect, this year from debate from my family, because it's the quickest way to have a Christmas Day row. And I don't really want to see that continue. And I think actually, look, the Prime Minister, I believe, is doing the right thing. She is carrying all the negotiations. She's there in Europe. She's leading from the front. And it might sound strange coming from me, but I think that actually she is providing, really important leadership in all of this. And it's incumbent on us, before we start second guessing, just to give her the support for the next couple of weeks to get, to see what happens at the EU Council next week.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.